Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today is January 31st, and instead of doing a favorites video for you guys, I wanted to do a best of beauty for 2018, and I was really contemplating if I should do one or not because there haven't been a ton of products that I've absolutely loved and I wanted to share with you guys, but there are a good amount that I could share, so I was like, meh, let me just do it and share with you guys the things I've loved. I feel like 2018 was really slacking for the beauty industry. I just feel like there weren't that many great products out there, or nothing that I was like, oh my god, this is the best ever, like as opposed to the years before. I feel like there were so many products that I absolutely needed to have in my collection. I wanted them as soon as they were released. Like last year I should say, I literally waited till they went on sale or something, like somebody like suggested or something like that. I wasn't moved to like really go out to the stores and buy stuff. So that's how I really felt about 2018's beauty products, and I was unenthused with the beauty products released last year for whatever reason. But I want to share with you the products I did love, and these were really awesome products. So yeah, I'm gonna jump right into it. So the first product is going to be a eyeshadow palette, and I really did not love the eyeshadow palettes this year. I did buy several and I was not impressed, and honestly I didn't need to buy any eyeshadow palettes because if you look around my beauty room, it is just ridiculous the amount of eyeshadows I have. So I really tried to stay away. So the one eyeshadow palette I will share with you that I loved was this one from HudaBeauty. This is the HudaBeauty Coral Obsessions palette. This palette is very tiny. It's really great for travel. This comes with 9 eyeshadows and they're a pretty good size pan, and I love the quality of her eyeshadows. Like, I was very hit or miss with it in the beginning, but I learned to love them, and every palette that she's released has been pretty good for me. And this one has been something that I have gravitated towards because the color scheme in here just screams my name. Like, whenever I wear eyeshadows, they're usually in this color range. I love warm orange reds, so this palette just really was something that was catered towards me, and it's something that I love. And whenever I'm going on a trip, this is something that I do gravitate towards when I travel because it has literally every color I need. It's very small, it's very convenient, and it's just very lightweight instead of carrying around a full-size palette. So I really love this. I think the colors are nice. I think the quality of the colors are nice. It only has 2 shimmers and the rest are matte. I do wish they threw in like maybe one more shimmer, like 3 shimmers, the rest mattes. But all in all, I do enjoy them. The shimmers are pretty great quality. I think that that's the thing that I've been really like unpleased with, is that I think the shimmers this year have sucked ass. Like, I know that typically mattes are a little bit harder to work with, harder to blend, harder to like get good payoff, or they come out choppy, or like just usually mattes are the problems I find, but not this year. I feel like the mattes have been like on and popping, and the shimmers have really slacked. So all in all, like, this has been my favorite palette this year because, like I said before, I just wasn't impressed with anything that was really released. So keeping on with the eyes, I'm going to share with you my favorite liquid liner this year. I am very particular with my liquid liners. If you watch my videos, you know I only use like 2 liquid liners. One is the Lorac Frontline Pro, and the other one is from Kat Von D, and I tend to gravitate towards liquid liners that have a bristle tip that are brushes but give me the nice precision of a felt tip. I just feel like felt tips don't work well for me because they fray very easily and you waste a lot of product. So I'm always on the hunt for a new liquid liner because sometimes I cannot find the other ones that I'm looking for, and it's nice to have options, right? So the one that I've been loving is this one from It Cosmetics. This is the It Superhero Liner. This has been so nice. It's very similar to the ones I use here on my channel. It's got the nice bristles, it's got a nice pointy tip. It's lasted me a very long time, and it is super black. It's not matte. I haven't found one that's matte that I love, but all in all, it's just a really nice liner, and I'm really happy with it. And I got this because it was on sale at Ulta. Like, I just took a chance on it, and I did learn to love it. So, and I didn't learn to love it, I actually liked it right off the bat. So I was really happy about it, and I think it's really great for someone who's looking for another nice liquid liner, this one is really great. The next product I'm going to share with you is a mascara, and I've raved about this all over my channel this year, last year, and it is the one from Stilla. It is the Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, and this mascara, you guys, makes my lashes so full. It coats them so nicely. You know, if you watch my channel, I don't like false lashes, so anything that can make my eyes and my lashes look more prominent, I'm all about. So this one really does that for my lashes. It coats them really beautifully. I bought this for my sister, and I also bought this for a friend of mine, and they both really love it. The brush is really nice and it coats them really nicely. So this is really good. I think this is comparable to the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I would also compare it to the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I love both of those. So if you are someone who doesn't want to spend the money, because it is like $22 or so, it's comparable to the L'Oreal one, which is a little bit cheaper, but you guys, this one has been the bomb. I love it so much. Now moving on from that, I'm gonna go towards face products, and I feel like the face products have really been the things that have wowed me this year when it comes to makeup products. There's been some really great drops as far as foundations, I would say. They've been really, really nice, and I've been really enjoying them. And that's where I probably spent the bulk of my money when it comes to my cosmetic purchases. But these are things I'm going to have more of because I feel like I'm more excited about them. And the first thing I'm going to share with you is a primer. And the one primer I've really enjoyed is this one here from Becca. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I just love the way that this feels on the skin. It's very light. It makes my skin feel very fresh. It makes my skin feel very moisturized. I like a nice moisturizing primer. I don't really love drying primers. Like, I do have oily skin, but I don't like when my face feels like stiff when I'm going in with my foundation. I just feel like when my face is nicely moisturized and it feels nice and dewy and healthy, that the foundation goes on really well and it looks really nice. So I think that this is a really great option, and I love it so much, and it smells incredible. So there are 5 foundations I have really enjoyed this year, and it seems kind of crazy, but it's been a good year for foundation. And the first of which is going to be one from the drugstore, and I think that this is hands down one of the nicest foundations I've used on my skin in a really long time, and it is affordable. It's like $14 or so, and it is this one from NYX. It is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and I am in the color Cinnamon. And let me tell you guys, this makes my face look so seamless. I feel like my skin looks almost filtered, flawless. I love the way it looks. It is such a great color match, and I love that NYX did such a nice variation of colors. They have stuff for really fair skinned people, and they have stuff for really like dark in complexion persons. So I think they did a really nice job of catering to the masses and appealing to everyone, not just one specific skin color or one specific like group of people. So I love that. I think it's a great product, and I was really impressed. Like, this is better than a lot of the high-end, more expensive foundations I've used, and I'm really impressed. The next one, also from the drugstore, I'll just share with you, is this one from Wet n Wild. Now this, you guys, is $5, and it looks like butter on the skin. I cannot believe also how great this is. I mean, for $5, I know the NYX one was really great, but this was $15 and this was $5, and it is bomb. So I was doing a client's makeup, and she had really great skin to begin with, but I put this on top of her face as her foundation, and her mom was like, Wet n Wild? I'm like, girl, just wait for it. So I applied the foundation and the powder, and I set it, and when I tell you, her skin looks so beautiful. Like, this is one of the best foundations I've seen on so many different skin tones, on mine, on hers, and she was a lot younger than me, but it just looks so good. It looks so flawless, and it just photographed well when she took her pictures, and I was really impressed. And her mom went out and, you know, asked me the name, and she's like, I need to go get that foundation. It looks so good. So I really think that this is a really great option. I have it in several colors, but the one I think is the best match for me is caramel. And if you are someone who does makeup and you want a more affordable makeup for your clients and it hasn't broke me out or any of my clients out, this is definitely a great option. You can get so many colors too. Now moving on from that, I'm going to go towards the higher end foundations that I've enjoyed, and the one I'm going to share with you next is this one from Too Faced. Now this is a Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the color Honey, and initially I had a very love-hate relationship with this foundation. I didn't love it at first. I thought it was just mediocre, but I just forced myself to use it and now I love it. Like, I've brought this on the last several trips with me, and I literally just went to Orlando for the weekend to visit my sister, and we went to Ulta because my sister loves to shop and so do I, and we love Ulta. And when I was checking out, the girl behind the counter was like, "What foundation are you wearing? Your skin looks so nice." And mind you, I had 3 pimples, like literally not 1, not 2, but 3. Like, my skin was very angry with me this month. And I was like, "Are you serious right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, your skin looks so nice, it's beautiful, like what foundation are you wearing?" And I told her it was the Too Faced one, and she's like, "Oh my god, really?" I tried it, I didn't really love it, and I was like, I had this same kind of relationship with it, girl. Like, it was something I didn't really enjoy at first, but now I love it and it looks so good. I was like, I don't know what changed, but I just love the way it sits on my skin, and every time I wear it I do get complimented because it does look really good on the skin, and the coverage is really nice as well. It gives me really nice coverage. So this has been really great. The next one I have loved, you guys, loved. Shared this in a favorites video. Thank you, Dominique, because you are the one who shared this with me and I was very apprehensive. But it is the one from Nars. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm in the color Tahoe. You guys, I don't know. I'm going to say this about all 5 of these foundations, but this makes me look like I have like the most perfect Snapchat filter when I wear it on my face. My skin looks so seamless. It looks so beautiful. When I set it with my powder, I'm like, oh my god, this is great. Like, I cannot be happier with it. So I love the way it looks. It's great for my skin because I do have combination oily, and it keeps me fairly matte. And when the oil does peek through, it looks so beautiful. It just looks like I have this beautiful glowy skin instead of just an oily hot mess. So love this foundation. It's really great. The coverage is so nice. Like, it's just very full coverage, but extremely, when I tell you it is extremely lightweight, it is extremely lightweight. So if you're someone who doesn't like the feel of foundation on the skin, but you like a nice full coverage face, this is definitely going to be the one for you. Out of all of the ones I have, I think this one is probably the lightest on the skin. The heaviest being the Too Faced, but this is so nice, you guys. So nice. Thoroughly enjoyed that foundation. So thank you, Dominique, again, because it is bomb. The next and last one I have is this one from Jouer, and this is the Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. I am in the color Caramel. Oh, another caramel. I'm like always honey, caramel, cinnamon. Like, those are like usually my staple colors. So this foundation is really, really nice as well. So this foundation is really cool because a little goes a long way, because it is very concentrated, I would say. It's more of a concentrate foundation. Like, you only need like 2 or 1 drop to get that nice full coverage on your face. And if you use too much, it definitely shows. It does look very cakey. So be mindful when you use this, because a little goes a long way. So if you're very conservative with foundation, you want to let your dollar stretch, get this, you guys. It's so good. And it makes your skin look so nice. Like, my skin with breakouts, this is one I usually gravitate towards because a little goes a long way and doesn't look heavy, and I can cover literally every breakout on my face. So I love this when my skin is more problematic. I love it all the time, but when my skin is problematic, I think it makes my skin look even better than it is because it looks rough at that moment. So love this. Great, great, great product. But like I said before, just be mindful of how much you use because it can get very cakey if you use too much. Now, moving on from that, there have been powders that I have loved. So I love setting powders. I don't know why, I just love them. I've tried literally every setting powder that comes out, more or less. And the setting powders that I have gravitated the most towards this year last year, I'm gonna keep saying that this video, has been these two from Milk Beauty. Now these are bomb, you guys. Like when I tell you they set your face to perfection, they set your face to perfection. They're very lightweight, they don't look cakey, they just feel so nice on the skin. They smooth out every surface, they go into every fine line very nicely, and they don't make them very apparent, which is what I love about them, because for me, I do get a lot of creasing, and when I set my under eye area with this, I do not have that problem. It just is so nice. So I have two colors, and you're probably like, why do you have two? And one was to set underneath my eyes because I like a lighter color like everybody else, and it is in the color Translucent Medium. That was a really nice color choice for me for underneath my eyes, and I like that they had a nice variation of colors. They had light, medium, and dark, but it's nice because every one is a really great, I don't know how to make sense of this, what I'm trying to say, but every like shade range was really good. So if you are light in complexion, the light one was really great for like a broad spectrum of light complexion people, and same for the medium and same for the dark. I think that they can cater towards a lot of people in that kind of skin tone range, if that makes sense. That was very confusing, but whatever. So I got the medium because it was great for me for underneath my eyes. Loved it so much that I went back and got the dark. Now the dark complexion, this is actually deep, is a little bit darker than my complexion, but what I do to set my face, I mix the two of these together and it makes a happy medium, which is like my perfect complexion. And it looks so nice. I love setting my face with these. It just looks so beautiful, especially with combination with any of those foundations that I mentioned before. Bomb. Like, so if there's one thing I absolutely think you should have when it comes to your skin, it's a really good setting powder, and one that doesn't give you flashback, which these do not. So these have been really great buys. I love them. You don't have to be as extreme as me and buy both, but definitely try out one or the other. You will be very happy, I promise you. Another powder, I love, this one isn't loose, this is a pressed powder, is this one from Nars. This is the Nars Translucent Crystal Setting Powder. I've had this forever and I love it. I clearly love it because I've hit extreme pan on this. And when I tell you that when I set this with my face, I was expecting to have a lot of flashback, for it to look very like kind of muddy on my skin and kind of look gray. I was very concerned about that when I initially bought it, but I used it and it looks so nice. It set my makeup so beautifully, and it is very weird in texture. Like the texture is very lightweight. It's not very powdery. It's just very, I don't know. It's so thin, the consistency of it, and when you apply it to the skin, it's also very lightweight. So I like that. These are a little bit heavier on the face, but this is definitely a lot lighter. So if you're someone who likes light, this is a great buy, but love these guys as well. Now moving on to concealers. Now concealers, I'm very like particular with as well, because I do have a lot of creasing underneath my eyes. So I will try so many different concealers, but I stick towards the ones that I truly love, and I use those the most, especially when I'm going out or I'm like gonna take a lot of pictures or something like that. Like I gravitate towards specific concealers, and the ones I've tried this year that I've really enjoyed, first of which is from Too Faced. Too Faced is pulling through this year when it comes to face products, and I love their eyeshadow palette too. I just didn't include it because it's not available, so I didn't think that'd be fair to you guys. But moving on, I love this Born This Way foundation. No, this is the Born This Way Multiple Use Sculpting Concealer. Now I love this because it is very lightweight, it's very thin, and it's not very cakey, and it blends out beautifully. I love it so much. I have two colors, and I'll use one for like spot concealing and one for underneath. And this is like a multi-purpose concealer, but I love it for underneath my eyes. And they give you so much product. It's a little bit more expensive, but they give you a lot of product, and it is just so nice, you guys. I love this so much. It's great. Definitely suggest this one. And the next concealer I'm going to share with you is from Makeup Revolution. This one is affordable. It's drugstore. There's always coupons at Ulta, and I am in the color C10. This concealer has been bomb. Like, I suggested this to everyone who's on a budget because I love it. I've literally gone through 4 tubes this year because I go through concealer. I don't know why, but I do. And I just love it so much. It's so great. I use it all the time, whether I'm taking flash photography or not, just every day to going out. It's a very great option to have. I think it's so great, and I'm in the color C10, and I think I also use the color C12 too. So love these concealers, you guys. They're so nice, especially if you have creasy under eye areas. Those two have been really working well for me. Now moving on from that, I'm going to share with you some other face products, but these are like more like cheek highlighty kind of items. And the first product I'm going to share with you is a bronzer. Now bronzers are very hit or miss for me. I do not find a lot that work well for me, and when I find one, I go hard for it. And the one that I've been enjoying is not really a bronzer per se. This has been a setting powder and is just in a deeper shade, and it is the Becca Perfecting Skin Mineral Powder, and this is the color Mink. And you guys, when I tell you this is the most beautiful bronzer I've ever put on my cheeks, like I love, which one do I love? I love the one from Victoria's Secret, but they don't sell that anymore. I also love the one from Nars. That's a really great one, but I think I love this one more. Like, it is the most beautiful bronzer. It looks so nice on my skin. It gives me just that nice dimension. I can contour with it. I can just free bronze with it. It just gives me what I need, and it gives me the definition I want in my face, and it just is very lightweight, and it's very nice. So never looks muddy, never looks ashy on my skin, so I thoroughly enjoy it. So if you're someone who struggles with bronzer, I would definitely suggest looking at setting powders and going about 2 to 1 shades deeper than your complexion, and you'll probably find something that works really well for you. So this has been really great. I love it so much, and I found this at TJ Maxx. Winning. I honestly hate when people say that. I don't know why I just said it, but it just felt right. Now moving on from that, there has been only one blush that I've loved, and I love blush, but I haven't been buying too many because I have so many. And the one that I've been enjoying and I've been taking with me everywhere for the past 6 months or so has been this one from Ofra Cosmetics. This I got in a BoxyCharm box. Woohoo, go BoxyCharm. You know I love BoxyCharm boxes. They make me so happy. But this is so beautiful, you guys. It is just the most perfect shade. It is like a orangey meets mauve shade. I wear it with everything. I feel like it goes with everything, and it gives me that nice like pop of color to the cheeks without being too much. So literally I will go on trips, and I used to pack like 3 concealers, 2 bronzers, 2 eyeshadow palettes. I used to be like very extreme with my traveling, but I toned it down a lot, and now I just take like one of something. I'm like, okay, I know I love this, let me just bring this. There's no need to be extra. I'm only going for like 4 days, chill. So this has been the concealer that I've been taking with me everywhere on every trip I've been gravitating towards. I literally had to take it out of my makeup drawer because I was just usually using this only and no other blush. So I was like, girl, time to move on. So definitely suggest this. This is in the color Desert Rose. I've never used anything from this line, but I am very impressed with this product, and it looks so beautiful on the cheeks. And I think this will work for so many different skin tones because it's so diverse of a color, and it will work for so many different makeup looks. Whether you're wearing dark eyes or light eyes, I think it'll just be perfect. Now moving on from that, there has been 2 highlights I've loved. One is in a palette and one is just free, and just in the pan, I should say. And the first of which is from Pure. This is the Pure Bronze and Brighten. They have this for sale now. I did get this also in a BoxyCharm box. Woohoo! And you guys, like you can see, I use this baby. You can see like the indentation. Now this is also a really great palette to have in your collection, especially for someone who likes to travel. It has a really great blush, and the highlighter, you guys, so beautiful. I have talked about this so much here on my channel. It just gives me the most beaming highlights. Like here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, and I'm just know I'm here. I love that kind of highlight, and I think it's just really beautiful. It looks really nice on the skin. It just blends out nicely. You don't need setting spray. You don't need anything. You just need this, and you're good to go. I don't love the bronze one out of the collection. It makes I think it's just a little bit too dark for my complexion, and I don't like shiny bronzer. So this is the one I use the least. Maybe if I want a more muted highlight, I will wear it because it just doesn't like wow me. I don't know, but I do love the blush and I do love the highlighter. And ironically enough, when I did get this and I saw the sneak peek of it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna love this bronze shade, and that light one's gonna be like just way too light. I was wrong. So definitely look into this. I think this was $20 and you get 3 nice sized pans. So awesome, awesome, awesome product, and I love it for the inner tear ducts, for like highlighting my brow bone. Just so nice. Now, this product has to be the most expensive product I have here, and I still recommend it. I hate to show you guys things that are just ridiculous, because I buy things that are ridiculous, but I know not everybody can afford to buy things that are ridiculous, and I don't want to promote things that like people feel like they have to have, especially if they can't afford it. I just feel like, you know, there are really great products from the drugstore that you can use. But you guys, this one's really nice. And it is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Marc Jacobs highlighter in the color Guilty. And I will say that the price point is extremely high. I can't remember how much it was exactly. I want to say like $50 or $60, which is astronomical for a highlight. I know that. I'm sorry that I'm showing it to you, but it's just so nice. I will say that the one pro to getting this highlight is that the pan is just monstrous. Like, it costs $50, but it's literally almost like half of my head, the size of this pan. This highlight is stunning, you guys. It is so beautiful. I love it so much. It looks so nice on my skin, and it is always beaming. It just a little goes a long way, so it will last you if you do decide to purchase it. I love it so much, you guys. I cannot express to you how healthy of a glow it makes my skin have, and it just looks so nice. It lets you know that you're here and that you're like, you're here. Just like the pure one. The pure one's a little bit more bright, whereas this one is a little bit more subdued, but it is very apparent. It's very prominent, and it highlights your skin so nicely. So definitely suggest this. It's just so pretty. I love it so much, and I definitely think you guys should at least swatch it when you go into your Sephora. I know it's pricey, but just take a peek at it, and if you absolutely need it, save your money, I guess, because it's so good. It's so worth it. Now, moving on from that, I'm gonna share with you lip products, and this is probably the end of this video because I don't really have too much other things to share with you. Now, I do think that they have had some really great lip products release when it comes to liquid lipsticks, first and foremost, and 2 of which I got in my BoxyCharm box. Like, BoxyCharm has really been pulling through and showing me some really amazing products. And the first of which is from this company called Adesse, or Adesse. I don't know how exactly to explain it, but this came in one of my boxes, and this color is like just so me. I love these like mauve muted nudes, and this is in the shade, oh, I don't even know the shade. I'll find out for you guys and I will link it down below. But this came in a BoxyCharm box, and it is just absolutely stunning. It is a liquid lipstick. It is a liquid lipstick, but I would say it's more of a very pigmented lip gloss because it doesn't dry down matte. It just dries down like more glossy, but it's such a good color, and the longevity of it's really nice, and it's extremely pigmented. I think this retails for $18 or so. It's a little bit more expensive, but I just love it so much. I think it's like a really great quality liquid lip, and I just think it looks so beautiful, and it matches with so many different things. And I think that every lip product I'm going to show you is kind of in this color range, so sorry in advance. The next lip product I've been loving is this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the color Ashton. Such a great nude shade. I love this. It's got a hint of brown to it, but it applies so nicely to lips. This dries down matte, and I got this at TJ Maxx. I got it for like $4.99 or $5.99. It was so affordable. So definitely take a peek there because they had a ton of them when I went. I even bought a backup. So love this color. Really beautiful. Matches with so many different eye looks, I would say, because it's just so neutral, and I love the way it feels. I will say that out of all of the liquid lips I'm going to show you, this one has the least longevity. Like I feel like after I eat I have to reapply because it will start to flake off or it will just not stay, but I do really like it. I love it. The next one I will share with you is from Ofra. This one has been really nice as well. Longevity on this one is really nice. And this is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lip. This dries down to a matte. And this is in the color Verona. And it's really beautiful. A beautiful muted nude mauve tone. Really great nude for someone who's my complexion because I feel like nudes can be very stark light on me and just look a hot mess. So love this one. Got this in a BoxyCharm box. Was really impressed with it because it was very comfortable on the lips. I think this has been one of the most comfortable liquid lips next to Too Faced. Like Too Faced and this have the most comfortable like formulation to them because they don't feel heavy on the lips and they don't make my lips feel so dry. I feel like the Anastasia one, the color is beautiful but it makes my lips feel so dry, and I feel like they kind of just get, I don't know, they just look a little dry, but I love the color. Love it so much. But love the formulation on the Ofra one. It's been really nice. Now when it comes to glosses, the gloss I was really impressed with was this one from A Dose of Colors. This is in the color On Repeat, and this is just a very neutral colored gloss. I bought this because they were having the 21 Days of Beauty at, not Sephora, at Ulta, and this one was, I think like $8. And it was really nice. I love the formulation. It's so creamy, it's so moisturizing, it stays on for a very long time, and the pigmentation is also very nice. I was very pleased with it. I would have never bought this if it wasn't on sale because I was like, I'm not paying that much for a lip gloss, but I bought this in like 6 colors because I was like, why not? And I'm really happy I did. I was very impressed with the formulation and like how comfortable it was and how pigmented it was. It was a really nice gloss. So really enjoyed this. Now when it comes to lip liners, I'm not a huge lip liner person, but my friend's brother worked for Bare Minerals and he was like, oh, you should try this. So I went and got these ones from Buxom, and they're so nice, you guys. They're comfortable. I think you can double them as a lipstick and they're more of a matte finish. But I got the color Hush Hush and the color Incognito, just in the range of colors I love to use. As you can see, they just match, and these are really nice, you guys. I love how like they feel on the lips. I love how they look. They give you a really nice big pencil, and like they will go a long way, and it comes with a like little brush at the end. I don't really use the brush, but concept's nice, I guess. And I think these are really nice, and they make your liquid lip or your lipstick, whatever you're wearing on top, they really make them last, because I do find that the longevity is a little bit nicer with this below or like lined. So really love these products. The last product I'm going to share with you is a moisturizer. I love this moisturizer so much, and I want to share it because I usually use this as a primer if I don't use the Becca one. And it is from Algenist, and this is the Sublime Optical Illusion Moisturizer. Very expensive, I know, but don't kill me. I found this at TJ Maxx for like 15 bucks, you guys. I know this retails for $75 in Ulta. Do not buy it full price. Do not. Like, look in your TJ Maxx. They have it for like $15 to $20 depending on if they have it on clearance or not. But this is so nice. Like, I am already at the bottom of this. I love it so much. It is a moisturizer that makes your skin look so beautiful. It kind of gives your skin this really nice, beautiful pink glow to it. I don't know, it's got like these iridescent flakes in it, and it just looks so nice. I love it so much, and I use it almost every day, like for work and stuff like that. I will definitely use this, and I use it as my moisturizer for the day. So I love it so much. It is such a great product, and I definitely think you can find this in a more affordable atmosphere like TJ Maxx. So look for it there. But you guys, so good, so good. When you try it, you will definitely thank me. Trust me, so nice. So this concludes my beauty favorites for 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long and too painful to watch. I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.